So today is my son's 20th birthday. Our youngest son is 20 years old today. Can you believe it? But I am so happy that he is in a different space than he was a few years ago. We've been in North Carolina. This July will be 2 years. And when we moved from New York down here, needless to say, he was very angry. We moved right after he graduated high school. He felt like we were taking him from his friends. And, we didn't tell him he had to come with us, but it was like, okay, you don't want to come with us. What are you going to do? You're going to find an apartment? It was just not feasible for him to think that he would stay in New York when we relocated to North Carolina. So he was very upset. Of course, like you're missing your friends, but what was you had to come with us. And he had had a very rough 2 or 3 years. 3 of his friends passed away in a car accident. At the same time, they were all together. He was really struggling with his mental health. He wasn't doing well in school. And, we got him some counseling, but the counseling didn't take away from the fact that when we moved to North Carolina, he was pissed and he let it be known that he was pissed. But he is in so much better headspace, and I'm so happy, and I feel so blessed that we are about to go out and celebrate him. Is he perfect? Of course not. He's a 20-year-old, and it's so crazy because I had my oldest son when I was 20, and I realized looking at my youngest son who turned 20 today how immature and young I was when I had my first son. But I said all of that to say that he is doing much better, and I'm just happy. He's working, he got his license, he has a car. Like when your child is depressed, it you feel helpless because it's like, you feel like you can't do anything. You try to help them, they don't want to talk. It's just a really, really rough last couple of years. But, I guess now, he's realizing, well, he's been kind of like adapted to being in North Carolina for maybe like the past year. But when we first got here, he was in his room, slamming his doors, and it takes time for people to mature. And I know that he sees that since he's not in New York, he's in a better place because I don't. I just felt like he was headed for trouble because he would be gone all day. Where you at? He's in Brooklyn. He's in Queens. He's doing this. He's doing that, and he's gone from the house all day, and you don't know where he's at. So, yes, I just feel blessed. And do I say that we're on the other side? Yes, we are on the other side. Does he get moody sometimes? Yes. Does he miss his friends sometimes? Yes. But just his whole demeanor, his countenance, the way he takes care of his appearance now. He cleans his room. Boy, be clean from head to toe. He took his little paycheck. He bought, between sneakers and a shirt, he spent almost $500. But it's his money. He's working. He felt like, oh, well, you guys couldn't give that to me. You darn skippy. I don't even spend that much money on myself, right? I believe in providing for my kids, but I'm not going to be spending $300-400 on sneakers. I think our limit was $200, and believe it or not, $200 you really can't get no fresh kicks. And I'm sitting up here wearing Skechers. No, but he has his own money, and he's a good saver. He's just has changed so much, and I feel so blessed. So mothers, if you have children that are struggling with their mental health, just keep praying. Try to get them the help they need. Try to get them to talk. I know with boys, it's difficult to get them to talk, but praise the Lord. He's doing well, and I feel tremendously, tremendously blessed.